Rise and shine, rise and shine. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sean, and I'm currently a gap year student, currently working as a medical assistant. Today, I'll be showing you guys a day in the life of what it's like to be working as a medical assistant. I'll also see all my other responsibilities outside of work. So today is actually quite a busy schedule because right now, I'm going to be eating breakfast before I go to work, and then once I get to work, I'm going to be showing you guys what I do as a medical assistant on a day-to-day basis, and then I'm going to go back home and eat something real quick before I go to the max mixer. And once I come back home, I'm going to eat something real quick before I go to the max mixer where I got selected as a panelist. So I'm going to take you guys to both of those parts of my day and just sit back, relax, and enjoy today. I don't know if you guys can see, but I just got here from work and it's still pouring, bro. Oh, you can't even see through the back, but yeah, it's pouring, bro. But we're here, man. We're here, man. Alright, so this is the place I work at, and basically, this machine I use is called the ABI machine, which is also known as the ankle brachial test machine. And basically, you use this probe right here, and you basically use this remote and basically pump it to a certain range, and then once you don't hear the sound anymore, you gotta just let it release, and you press save twice once you start hearing that blood circulation, like around 3 to 4 times. And yeah, I'll show you guys more a little bit about how the machine works, but right now I gotta actually get ready to do some blood work of patients, so I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, I just finished with my ABIs for today. Honestly, not too bad. I got around like 7 patients, so that's like around the average I usually get. Actually, no, the average I usually get is like 10, so we got lower than the average this time. In terms of blood work today, I actually struggled a tiny bit. I think that's just due to getting used to the flow of things again, after, the weekend on Friday and Saturday, Sunday. So I think that was pretty much why I struggled a little bit more, but we pulled through. But at least it wasn't like last week because one of my coworkers actually wasn't here, so I kind of have to do a lot of stuff on my own. But again, it wasn't too bad. I got used to it and I got the flow of things. So now what I usually do after this is usually I input all the data that I got from the ABIs today onto AVS report, and then from there I'll drag it to the patient's profile. And this is how the ABI machine looks like when you don't have a patient. So to go to a new patient, you need to press enter and then press 6. From there you enter the patient's name, and this is actually kind of like an old school type number thing, so you have to press the number a few times to get whatever line you want to get. From there, once you do that, you just pump it as I said earlier, and then once you don't hear the sound anymore, you unrelease it and then you press save twice after you hear the sound consistently a few times. So you might be asking, what does these stand for? So the ABI basically stands for the ankle brachial test. So there's 2 sides I usually measure, the right and left side, and this basically measures the blood circulation your arms and legs. So there's like a certain range of 1 to 1.3, and that's considered normal. Anything above 1.3 is usually non-compressible, and that's usually when your arteries are stiff. Anything below 1 usually could be mild, severe, moderate, etc. So these 2 next ones are your brachial arteries. That's just your right and left arm. This wave thing is like a waveform. So with this one, actually you don't hear anything. It's just, you kind of just pump it and you unpump it to a certain number, and then you gotta release it after you see a consistent number of waves. And how you can tell is that usually the start point of the waves needs to be around like here, like after this first break, so like around here. And the next 2 ones are the PT, which is your posterior tibus. This is basically like your ankle. So around your ankle bone, just below your ankle bone, that's the PT. And then it's bounded to your dorsal pedis. So it's basically like your foot area. So it's gonna be like, I don't know if you can see it, but so underneath my sock will be right around here, and your PT will be right here. It'll be like right below the ankle line. Again, you can't see it because my sock, but it'll be right below the ankle bone. So yeah, and that's it. So pretty much we inputted data onto AVS report on the computer and just upload everything to the IMS. Alright, so I just finished eating my lunch. So usually around this time after lunch, I will usually go to the front desk to do some office work, or I'll usually try to fill in the blood work that happened within the past few days. So that's basically what I'm gonna do for the next few hours or so. If I don't catch you back, you'll most likely catch me back when I'm leaving for work. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Alright, you literally just finished work. So basically after lunch, I didn't really do that much. It was just basically reviewing blood work. So that was quite literally what I was going to show you guys if I wanted to. But the reason why I did show you guys was because I was in the front desk doing that. And phones are not allowed at that place. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to review you guys right now. Also make sure to clean everything in the ABI room. So that means cleaning the chair, cleaning the tables, cleaning the doors. And also just make sure to print out the schedule for the next day, because it's just easier, and also I don't have to stress about it the next day. So now I'm gonna be driving home and basically just getting my Anki cards done before I drive to the mixer. So guys, see you guys at home. Alright, hey guys, so basically I came back home a while ago. Like I came back at least, I would say now, like 2 hours ago now. So I sort of forgot to like show you guys what I usually do after work. But essentially, I usually eat, and then I usually get started with MCAT studying. So usually I do cars first, and then I go straight to practice after I'm done reviewing and doing cars. And cars is just the critical reading and analysis section. And then I just do questions from UWord each day. I usually do around 33 problems a day. And usually I do bio on Sundays, psych on Mondays, biochem on Tuesdays, physics on Wednesday, gen chem on Thursday, and org on Friday, with a break at Saturday. So today I was supposed to do psych, but I actually already did questions from bio and psych yesterday, so that I had time to go to the mixer today. So therefore I don't have to do anything in terms of that, so all I really have to do is just review my Anki cards. And I'm nearly done with them, but I still have a few more left, so I'm gonna have to just find time to do those later. I'm going to show you guys what my MCAT schedule sort of looks like for each day. So right now my MCAT studying, I am in the third party practice phase, where basically I do problems from UWord, and as I said the topics before, these are the topics I like to do in order. And usually at the end of each weekends, I usually like to watch videos and review concepts that I get to like review during the week. So right now, as you can see, this is where I'm supposed to be at right now, but since I already completed that yesterday, I don't have to do that for today. And usually with Anki, I like to do these cars as I have time for work. So any free time I have during work, I usually like to crash some Anki cars. And usually for Anki as well, I do those after I'm done with the UWord questions. These are a priority for me, because if you don't get these review cars, which is the green cars, done, then tomorrow these cars can like double up or triple up or whatever, and you have more work to do. So I usually like to get those cars done as soon as I can, usually after practice. But yeah, other than that, I'm about to go in a few minutes just to get everything ready, and I guess the next time I see you probably will be when I'm on campus. So as you can see you guys there. Hey guys, so I literally just finished with the maths panel. It went pretty well, surprisingly, because actually I was actually kind of nervous at first, but I guess as the panel went more on, I guess started to become more confident and wasn't as nervous. And a good amount of people came out, so I'm very thankful for those people who came out. And hopefully for those who are actually watching the video, that you guys felt like enlightenment, not just on me, but the other panels who was there as well. Hopefully within this video, or in the section video, I'll include like sections, or I'll include like portions of the conference if I can get any videos of them. Otherwise after that, I'm just gonna go home and probably relax before I go to sleep. Alright guys, so I just came back from the panel, and overall it was pretty good, as I was able to answer the questions that some students had. And the only bad thing really about it was that I literally forgot the vlog actually being in the place, and I think that was just due to me being in the moment of wanting to be more attentive towards the students. So that was the only downside. Like literally as I walked out of the venue that we were at, like I was like, oh, I forgot the vlog. But I mean, I guess it's fine, but that's the one thing I regretted. But I was actually able to connect to a lot of people, especially the panelists, as as within the panel those 3 other MD students, and this is just very motivating to me because like obviously from what this channel is about, it's basically gonna describe my journey from now, or really from college to medical school and eventually to become a doctor. So it was just good seeing people not only who are medical students but also people who are within the same ethnicity race as me. And I think this is just an extra motivation I really needed, especially for me, well, who's currently taking a gap year right now. So just to to not give up, to keep getting those daily goals in, to getting those weekly goals in, and eventually it will happen. Just gotta stay patient, gotta stay humble, and just keep going. But other than that, the only thing I really did now was I just completed whatever Anki cards I didn't get to do. So I literally just finished a few minutes ago. So after that, basically I just reset and then go to sleep and wait for the next day. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this day in the life vlog as a gap year student, make sure to subscribe, make sure you give it a like, and also leave a comment on if you're interested in taking a gap year, if you're a potential student, and also leave a comment of what other ideas you want me to do in future videos. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time, and take care. Peace.